Today, what's on our mind? What's on our mind? Obviously, not the time of day. Uh, anyway, the other day I talked about wouldn't it be nice to know who's going to win the Super Bowl? Well, currently, the odds makers, the people that are doing all the handicapping and forecasting and so forth, they're saying that Atlanta Falcons are favored. Whatever that means, I don't know. And they did a fantasy football evaluation. How many times would the guy from Atlanta be intercepted? How many times would New England be intercepted? We'll know it all happens 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, February 5th. I would encourage you to give that a look because that's going to be a good show. I think that the Super Bowl this year, what is it, 51, is we can expect great things. But what we're really on about today, I talked the other day about using just Twitter and LinkedIn for promotion of the brand. And so I started up a thing this month, starts today, and it's going to be Twitter and LinkedIn complemented with Pinterest and Instagram. And to measure how those do, you got to have stats, right? And so in the show notes, you'll see the links. You can get to the show notes as always. You go to the GuyerCookReport.podbean.com. No www, just the GuyerCookReport.podbean.com. And there, that's what's in that graphic there, that overlaid. So the first one I have analytics for is you go to Twitter analytics, go that link, click as the username. I don't know, Guyer Cook Report. So with the Guyer Cook Report, and it shows that the 28-day summary is we're up 210% on tweets. We're up 78% on impressions. Profile visits is down a mere 5.9%, and we got 2 mentions, and we only have 66 followers. That's right, 66. And so, that being said, we're moving right along. The next one we talked about after Twitter is LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is only going to give the company page visibility to LinkedIn members. Remember that LinkedIn members are not going to be very likely to show, hey, look at this picture of my cat. No, they're going to be serious business people into on LinkedIn, and you click on the analytics tab, and this is what you'll get. Started this today, why everything is on 0, and we'll visit this again. Sure, what's on our mind, just to see how we're doing. But there's updates, overview, analytics. This is the new look that they've given their company pages. And just like it says, nothing to report yet. So if I get updates shared, which I will share today's episode of the Guyer Cook Report, of course, and then this will have information on it. So when you log into your company page, it's going to look like this. And if you go to the home link, it's going to have this sort of a look. Now, the complement to these, like I said, was going to be Pinterest. And this is my Pinterest account. And it's for my corporation. That's why it says vDomain Hosting, Inc. And the board for the Guyer Cook Report is in there with all the other boards. And right now, my average daily view is down. My average monthly engage is up 18%. So I guess that's information that will apply, and you click on the more links in here and you can get more. And you get to analytics for your Pinterest account by simply logging into your Pinterest with your business account. Be sure you're on a business account to get this information. And then you'll get all of these main overview things, and then you click on them. Like if we click on my printer, pull out, click more. Oh, come on. When you want it to come up fast. And we click on more, it says, oh, well, your average daily viewers is increased by 30.37%. You're hitting 276 people a day for the average. Your average daily impressions, that means how many times your content was displayed, I'm sure, is 509. That's an up percentage. So the Pinterest information that you get in here, you can find out what favorite flavor is, which is SMM for business, social media marketing for business, obviously, is why they're here. Linux Mint is the next biggest flavor. The favorites that I've put in are just stuff that I like to look at. Tiny houses. And coming in at number 5 as a top impression, freshwater fishing. Back when I first started with Pinterest, I said, well, this is no good. I'll just set up a board called freshwater fishing. I won't promote it or anything and see how it does. Well, it's doing. It's in the top 5. Enough said. Pinterest, if you're not doing a Pinterest business page, get that started, get it done. And the last one we talked about was Instagram. And here's my Instagram profile. And what this images are, this pictures that you're seeing, is from the GuyerCookReport.podbean.com. And that's what the individual graphics look like for each episode. They're linked straight away back here to the show notes on the blog. So there you have it. Now, Instagram, I couldn't find analytics.instagram.com, but I did find this thing here. There's a website called socialblade.com /Instagram /user your username on Instagram, which is Guy R. Cook. Imagine that. And it tells me that on Instagram for the Guy R. Cook Report, I've just barely started. That's why I get a grade of D. We'll forgive that, I guess. And we've got 158 followers already. We've uploaded 151 pictures. Most of them are the episode graphic. And so over the course of efforts at having this plan come to fruition will work, and then I can share it with Edinburgh Dusters or Ramsey. I'll say, hey, you want to promote Edinburgh Dusters? Try this recipe. I tried it for the month of February, and this first day going in and set up those links. And I'll also share it with Eileen Smith, who gave us the Scast-O-Matic link. That's what I'm trying to think of. Her website, Basic Blog Tips, has got a lot of good information on it. I may write up the article and share it there. Who knows? And of course, without even saying it, you know that I'm a devoted fan of the Facebook group Friends Just Chatting, because we talk about this and that and the other thing. Like today, they were talking, just when I left, they were talking about HLS, which is Hypertext Transfer Protocol live streaming. So they say HLS for short, rather than say HTTP live streaming each time, because they're hackers. They want to use as few characters as they can. Anyway, and I mean hackers in a good sense. Thanks for listening to the show today. We encourage you to come back and see us again. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to this event by going right down here to Fire Talk. You see that graphic there, and that's where you click to join us. Be a patron, if you would, on Podbean. And on that note, sorry I was a minute late. That's probably not going to bend the earth too much. But the fact of the matter is I was late, and sorry about that. I will try to do a better job tomorrow. Again, it's the GuyerCookReport.podbean.com. And on that note, I'm going to say those 3 magic words. It's a wrap.